FIREX smoke detectors have been reported to experience several common problems. Firstly, false alarms. FIREX smoke detectors have been known to trigger false alarms even in the absence of smoke. Secondly, failure to interconnect. Some FIREX smoke detectors may fail to interconnect properly, preventing the entire system from activating in the event of a fire. Thirdly, short lifespan. Some FIREX smoke detectors have a shorter lifespan than other brands, requiring more frequent replacements. Fourthly, poor sensitivity. In some cases, FIREX smoke detectors may not be sensitive enough to detect smoke early enough to provide adequate warning. Malfunctioning smoke detectors can pose a serious liability risk in both residential and commercial buildings. If a fire occurs and a smoke detector fails to activate, the property owner could be held responsible for any resulting injuries or property damage. Given the potential safety and liability concerns, the issue should be addressed promptly. 1. Contact FIREX. Report the problem to FIREX customer service and inquire about any known issues or recall notices. They may be able to provide technical support or replacement detectors. 2. Consider replacing the detectors. If FIREX is unable to resolve the issue or if confidence has been lost in the brand, replacing all the smoke detectors with a different brand may be the best solution. 3. Choose a reputable brand. When selecting replacement smoke detectors, choose a brand with a good reputation for reliability and customer satisfaction. Consider brands that have received independent certifications such as Underwriters Laboratories or Intertech. 4. Regular testing. Regardless of the brand of smoke detectors, it's important to test them regularly, monthly or as per manufacturer's instructions to ensure they are functioning properly. Check the manufacturer's warranty for the FIREX smoke detectors. If they are still under warranty, there may be an opportunity to get them replaced or repaired for free. Consult with a qualified electrician to inspect the smoke detector wiring and ensure it is properly connected. Consider installing additional smoke detectors, such as photoelectric or ionization detectors, to provide redundant protection. It's crucial to understand the different types of smoke detectors available and how they operate. Ionization smoke detectors are generally more responsive to flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke detectors are typically more responsive to smoldering fires. Having both types can provide a more comprehensive level of protection. Interconnected smoke detectors are designed to communicate with each other, so when one detects smoke, all of them will sound an alarm. This is especially important in larger homes or multi-story buildings, as it ensures that everyone is alerted to a fire, regardless of where it starts. When installing smoke detectors, it's important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Smoke detectors should be installed on every level of the home, inside and outside of bedrooms, and in hallways. They should be mounted in the ceiling or high on the wall as smoke rises. Avoid placing smoke detectors near windows, doors, or air vents, as drafts can interfere with their ability to detect smoke. Regularly inspect smoke detectors to ensure they are clean and free of dust or debris. Dust can accumulate inside the detector and interfere with its ability to sense smoke. Use a vacuum cleaner with a brush attachment to gently clean the outside of the detector. Never paint over a smoke detector, as this can block the vents and prevent it from working properly. Replace smoke detector batteries at least once a year, or as recommended by the manufacturer. It's a good idea to replace the batteries when changing the clocks for daylight saving time. Consider using long-life batteries to reduce the frequency of battery replacements. Test smoke detectors monthly to ensure they are functioning properly. Press the test button on each detector and listen for the alarm to sound. If the alarm doesn't sound, replace the batteries or the detector itself. Keep a record of smoke detector testing and maintenance. This can help track when batteries were last replaced and when detectors were last tested. It can also be useful for insurance purposes. Develop a fire escape plan and practice it regularly with all members of the household. Make sure everyone knows 2 ways out of each room and where to meet outside in case of a fire. Consider installing a fire extinguisher in the kitchen and other areas of the home where fires are likely to occur. Make sure everyone knows how to use the fire extinguisher properly. Keep flammable materials away from heat sources. Store gasoline, propane, and other flammable liquids in tightly sealed containers in a well-ventilated area. Never smoke in bed or leave candles unattended. Ensure that all electrical wiring is in good condition and that electrical outlets are not overloaded. Have a qualified electrician inspect the electrical system regularly. If a fire occurs, evacuate the building immediately and call 911 from a safe location. Do not attempt to fight the fire yourself unless it is very small and contained. Remember that smoke detectors are an important part of a fire safety plan, but they are not a substitute for taking precautions to prevent fires from starting in the first place. Regularly review fire safety practices and make sure everyone in the household is aware of them. Consider attending a fire safety course to learn more about fire prevention and escape techniques. Stay informed about the latest fire safety technology and recommendations. Advances in technology are constantly being made, so it's important to stay up to date on the latest ways to protect from fire. By taking these steps, it's possible to significantly reduce the risk of fire and protect lives and property. Consider the specific needs and risks when choosing and installing smoke detectors. For example, homes with young children or elderly residents may require smoke detectors with louder alarms or strobe lights to ensure that everyone is alerted to a fire. In addition to smoke detectors, consider installing carbon monoxide detectors in the home. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Carbon monoxide detectors will alert if carbon monoxide is present. Check local building codes and regulations regarding smoke detector requirements. Many jurisdictions have specific requirements for the number and type of smoke detectors that must be installed in residential and commercial buildings. Ensure that all smoke detectors meet the required standards and are properly installed. When replacing smoke detectors, dispose of the old detectors properly. Some smoke detectors contain radioactive materials, so it's important to follow the manufacturer's instructions for disposal. Consider donating working smoke detectors to our local charity or fire department. Many organizations accept donations of used smoke detectors and will refurbish them for use in low-income homes. Regularly inspect and maintain all fire safety equipment, including fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, and carbon monoxide detectors. Ensure that all equipment is in good working order and that everyone knows how to use it properly. By taking a proactive approach to fire safety, it's possible to create a safe and secure environment for family and community. If unsure about any aspect of fire safety, consult with a qualified fire safety professional. Fire safety professionals can provide expert advice and guidance on all aspects of fire prevention and protection. Consider purchasing a home fire safety checklist to help identify potential fire hazards and ensure that all fire safety measures are in place. A home fire safety checklist can be a valuable tool for preventing fires and protecting property. Remember that fire safety is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. Regularly review fire safety practices and make adjustments as needed to ensure that everyone is safe and protected. Consider installing a home fire sprinkler system to provide additional fire protection. Home fire sprinkler systems can quickly extinguish fires and prevent them from spreading. Participate in community fire safety programs and events. Many communities offer fire safety programs and events that can help raise awareness about fire prevention and provide valuable fire safety information. Support local fire departments and fire safety organizations. These organizations play a vital role in protecting communities from fire. By supporting them, supporting fire safety efforts. In addition to the above, consider these points. Smoke detectors are a critical component of any fire safety plan, providing early warning of a potential fire. Properly installed and maintained smoke detectors can significantly increase the chances of survival in a fire. Different types of smoke detectors are available, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Choose the type of smoke detector that is best suited to specific needs and risks. Interconnected smoke detectors provide an added level of safety by ensuring that everyone in a building is alerted to a fire, regardless of where it starts. Regular testing and maintenance are essential to ensure that smoke detectors are functioning properly. Replace smoke detector batteries at least once a year and test the detectors monthly. Develop a fire escape plan and practice it regularly with all members of the household. Make sure everyone knows 2 ways out of each room and where to meet outside in case of a fire. Install fire extinguishers in the kitchen and other areas of the home where fires are likely to occur. Make sure everyone knows how to use the fire extinguisher properly. Keep flammable materials away from heat sources. Store gasoline, propane, and other flammable liquids in tightly sealed containers in a well-ventilated area. Never smoke in bed or leave candles unattended. Ensure that all electrical wiring is in good condition and that electrical outlets are not overloaded. Have a qualified electrician inspect the electrical system regularly. If a fire occurs, evacuate the building immediately and call 911 from a safe location. Do not attempt to fight the fire unless it is very small and contained. By following these tips, a safer home and a better protected family. Remember that fire safety is everyone's responsibility.